I notice a lot of people are in a big hurry to get on the market, and it can be the exact wrong thing to do in this market we're in. This is Ron Wojciechowski at Blue Palm Property Management, and what I'm seeing is a number of people that want their rentals to get on the market super fast. They're excited, they want to get signed up, and what they're mostly concerned about is getting a tenant in there quickly. Unfortunately, what I am noticing is properties are going on the market that still need repairs. They're not necessarily cleaned to a standard. And there might be some missing items in there or other possessions from the previous tenant or maybe construction materials. So when a tenant walks in there to view it, the place is a mess. And it's very hard for them to envision how nice and clean it's going to be in a week or two or three when all the work is done. What they're noticing that day is all cluttered and messy. And let's face it, if you're going to rent a property out, is that the first impression that you want? Is something that is not looking great, not looking its best. So you give a really bad impression. Now, the next thing that's going to happen is maybe it's not ready for showings, but you're advertising it and you're racking up days on market. And you've got 1, 2, 3 weeks where you can't even get in the property or it's not showing really well. And you eventually get to the place where it's good enough to show, but now you've been on nearly 4 weeks. So when a tenant eventually goes in there and, hopefully you're timing this out right, but man, if you get past the first and you're just going to take another few weeks to get that tenant in for the next month on the first, you could be 6, 7, 8 weeks on the market, but really your showing opportunity was a week or two. Now your tenants, when they're looking at it, say, hey, that property's been on the market for like 2 months and no one rented that price. I'd like a discount. And, in their minds, they're right. Now, for us as a management company, what we're noticing is that if we're out there too early and we lose a lot of time where it's not looking its best and tenants are not receiving it, visually in the way that, it's going to be in a little bit, that could be a problem. And the other side of it is if you come out overpriced in the very beginning and now you're 2 months into it, that discount that they're going to ask for, it's going to be quite a bit. Think of it this way. If it's not ready the first 3 or 4 weeks and it's overpriced, and then you have it ready and we're still advertising at the same overpriced place, you could be 2 months without it rented. And now you're really in trouble because you're 60 days out, it's not rented. You're going to feel like you had to take a deep discount when really, if we would have done it the right way, to have all the checklists completed and the property looking great and have all the marketing out there at the right price from day one, chances are it's going to rent really, really fast and get it done that month. Long story short, if you're going to try to time this out and get the tenant as quick as possible, which, by the way, is the number one thing that any property owner wants to do, is shorten the amount of time from the day it gets advertised to somebody who's in a lease. Get your checklist done, get the property looking great, price it right from the beginning, and magically that property is going to rent super fast. The property is going to be paying you back very, very quickly. It's going to look great for the tenant moving in there, and everybody wins. So if you are thinking of rushing on the market, give it some extra thought. This is Ron Wojciechowski for Blue Palm Property Management.